that's on. And again, I prefer to use the story editor so you can actually see the numbers, because with that particular feature on, it may look a little strange. So you can type, for example, 10 and then plus 20 plus, and it all has to add up to 100, of course. So that's 60 plus another 40 perhaps, and there you can see it's added up to 100. And then you can select the text and just change the colors. So I'll make that perhaps magenta. I'll make the 20 a different contrasting color, like cyan perhaps. And then you can see that that's changing the colors of those segments of the chart. And then once you've created that, you have all the power of Illustrator to change all sorts of things. For example, if you want to add like a bevel and emboss, for example, I'll just close the story editor here and switch to the selection tool, and then just go to the effects panel and perhaps add like a bevel and emboss. And I'll just turn on preview here so you can see that coming true. So you can see that adds some depth and dimension to it. And then beyond that, you might add some callouts, for example. And then at some point you might just want to, if you want to get the ring effect, I'll just switch to the ellipse tool here. And to draw from the center, I'm just going to hold down the Alt key on Windows, that's Option on the Mac, as well as the Shift key, so I draw a circle from the center. And then I'll just simply switch the fill of that to paper without a border perhaps. Or you might leave that and perhaps maybe typeset something in here. And then that would be perhaps the name of the chart. And then you can really get creative if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and select the pie chart itself. And to clone it, I'm holding down the Alt key on Windows or Option on the Mac and just dragging out a copy, holding down Shift to maintain alignment. So there's a clone of it, and then you could convert this to outlines by choosing Type, Create Outlines. And now there's different segments there. And then to take that a step further, you might animate it as you see here. Now that takes a moment to set up the animation, but just to kind of cut to the chase, I'm going to switch to the Swift Preview panel here and just click the little play button just to show you that. It's just a matter of setting up the animation options to do a shrink to 80%, and you can see I've just kind of captioned what I did there. I've just added a drop shadow. So you can really create some really cool charts right within InDesign and not have to round trip it back into Adobe Illustrator. And the font itself is available from fontfont.com, and it comes with documentation. And it is available for just that font itself is only $25. And again, if you do a lot of charts, you can probably quickly cost justify that. If you want to do other types of charts, you can buy the whole package for $129. But basically, you're able to create a wide variety of charts and just update those numbers in real time. Perhaps you might leave the original off on the pasteboard, for example, so that you can always bring in the live data back. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and we cover this and much more. We do project-based training. If you want to send us some samples, perhaps, we'll be happy to customize a class for you. We also have regularly scheduled classes, plus if you're seeking certification for Adobe's Certified Expert exam or associate exams, we'll be happy to help you with that as well. Thanks for watching the video.